Africa's in trouble. 40% rise in terrorism. What's your most pressing need that you can tell us for what we can help you with?
Sir, thanks for that question. My number one.
What if I told you there's a silent war being waged on African soil? A war not with tanks, but with strategies. And at the center of it, two black men. One, a revolutionary leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. The other is a top-ranking U.S.General, Michael Langley. But one is being used to bring down the other.
It sounded like from your testimony that Africa's in trouble. 40% rise in terrorism. What's your most pressing need that you can tell us for what we can help you with?
Sir, thanks for that question. My number one operational priority is protection of the force. And so as I stipulated in my opening statement, I focused on matching capabilities to the threat. When we match capabilities to the threat, it first calls for integrated air missile defense, and it calls for ISR. And other platforms would add to the capacity and capability of protecting the force. In closed session, I would be able to elaborate with more specificity, but all commanders always ask for those aforementioned type platforms. The other two competitors are just trying to replicate what we do best.
I can imagine a situation, though, in which the ruling elite of a country is receiving gratuities on the side that inure to the benefit of the strongman leader and not to the populace of the country. Does that sort of corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road?
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traore and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across. Even in Sudan, what's going on with the rapid support forces and Burhan of the Sudan forces, when you get down to it, is all about the revenue that can be drawn out of that. And there are nefarious actors in the CCP and sometimes Russia are complicit in those activities.
Michael Langley, the U.S.General used by the West to bring down Ibrahim Traore.
Imperialism, as Thomas Sankara said, is a poor student. A very poor student because no matter how much you chase it out of the classroom, it will come back with the same methods. It cannot change. And often, it becomes ridiculous. When you look at the imperialist media today, you see what they publish. They use the same method to set Rwanda on fire, the same method to destroy Sudan, the same method to destroy Africa. It will not work. And today, I think you are well aware, they are very skilled at manipulating information, creating falsehoods all around. And mind you, these same media, I say it loud and clear today, especially Jeune Afrique, courted us at the very beginning of 2022-2023. They went through several channels to approach us, to make us pay and clean up our image, as they say. We refused. They cannot deny it because we have the evidence with us. They sent people. That's how they operate. And many heads of state fall into their trap. They pay money every month for articles to be published to clean up their image. No, it's dangerous. They only live off that. You pay the money, they lie. There you go. They have your image. You refuse, they lie to destroy your image. But all of Africa must be informed. And if Africans want to progress, they need to stop listening to these deceitful media. Because as long as you keep listening to false information, it eventually becomes a reality. And it's very dangerous for us. Disinformation is rampant. At our level, we experience this every day. And I always tell people to be very careful. All this is to divide and conquer. Each damn person, each group must be able to perceive the maneuvers of imperialism to advise one another, and together we remain united to build our country.
Ibrahim Traore rose to power in 2022 as a voice of the people of Burkina Faso. Young, defiant, anti-imperialist, he openly criticized French neocolonialism and kicked out the Western military. He began chanting a new path of Pan-Africanism. He began uniting African people and black people around the world. And that is what is causing his elimination. Now enter Michael Langley, the first black foster general of the U.S. Africa Command, AFRICOM, a historic figure. Yes, but ask yourself, why is AFRICOM still expanding its presence in Western Africa as countries like Burkina Faso say enough?
Live here, U.S. Embassy, right in Jamaica. Every Rasta there, and we are sending a message to America. Enough is enough. We do not touch Ibrahim Traore. We do not go touch him. We do use Obama. And we do bomb up it. We do bomb up down and take the Gaddafi from away. We do not go touch Ibrahim Traore. And enough more people want to touch the way. Donald Trump and you, Mr. Langley, or where you want to name, the captain, you need to understand the spirit of the ancestors are here. And the long time black people are hold back. No, we not hold back. If you touch Ibrahim, you touch Jamaicans. You touch real Africans in Jamaica. And every American in Jamaica needs to be careful if we don't touch him. Are we serious? We're dead serious.
Very serious.
We're very serious.
Very, very serious.
Well, I'm not talking to you.
No, I'm the king that.
Oh, see there, whoa, see there. See there. Ibrahim Traore.
I left it just for the Rastas.
Yes.
Pioneer the forefront of this. This concerns all Africans. Any destruction plan for the destruction of Africa concerns all of us.
Yes.
And we are set. Church pastors, we are asking you Sunday morning,
Yes.
Sabbath, return to sender. Return to sender. Any destruction of plan. You the kind of only to be concerned about myself. Upliftment and liberation of all. Anything of plan. Negative, just say return to sender.
Return to sender. We don't send CIA agents and all kind of people to destabilize people's economy. We're sick and tired of UNO. America and France and Europe. We don't go it. Revolution.
Red, white, and blue.
Revolution.
Nothing to do with you.
Revolution.
No red, white, and blue.
No red, white, and no blue.
Red, green, gold, and green. Remember me tell you.
The killing in your name.
Oh, the killing.
In your name.
Macron, shame, shame.
Macron, shame, shame.
All the colonialism in your name.
Oh, the colonialism in your name.
All the theft in your name.
Oh, the theft in your
All the crimes in your name.
Oh, the crimes in your name.
Macron, shame, shame.
Macron, shame.
Why are they concerning with Burkina Faso matters? What do we have in common with USA? Nothing. What do Burkina Faso is sharing with USA? What do Burkina Faso has that is for United States? Nothing. Langley and Traore, both black, both powerful, but with radically different missions. One stands for self-determination, the other represents the extension of U.S. military interest across Africa. It's a paradox because while Langley wears the face of African pride in the Pentagon, many on the continent see AFRICOM as the long arm of control, and that make Traore a threat to the system Langley commands. The system that wants to take the gold of Burkina Faso. The system that wants to invade the peace of Burkina Faso. Langley commands the system that wants to take down the man that Africans and all black people believe. The system wants to take down the man that is preventing the resources of Burkina Faso. In 2023, whispers began. Assassination plots, attempts, destabilization plans, Western interference. Burkina Faso was not just isolating itself from France. It was aligning with anti-Western coalitions, strengthening ties with countries like Mali, Niger, and the countries that has same rhetoric. Then came report of U.S. concern. Langley was on record saying he feared the growing of Russian influence in Burkina Faso or in Sahel, that Traore and his allies were spilling out of U.S. control. Could it be that someone decided Traore had to go? That's the question we are asking ourselves, not with boots on the ground, but through covert operation, intelligent deals, and the involvement of someone like Langley to make it all look neutral or even African-led. Make no mistake, General Langley is a brilliant man, but in a system built to maintain Western dominance in Africa, his job is not about black unity. It's about black control. It's about to kill the dream of black people. It's about to divide the black unity. It's about to give the system the African soil. It's about to disturb the peace of black people. It's not about to create the peace of black people. And Traore is seen as a wild card, too revolutionary, too independent, too willing to call out a global game. That's why he is being isolated, discredited, and possibly marked as a threat to the Western powers, marked as a threat to France, marked as a threat to the United States. And this playbook is old. We have seen it before with Thomas Sankara. It is the very same Burkina Faso, or in the very same Burkina Faso with Patrice Lumumba in Congo. Up to now, Congo has never healed. With Muammar Gaddafi of Libya, up to now, Libya has never healed, because they took the best of the best we had in Libya, the best of the best in Congo, the best of the best in Burkina Faso. And now they want to took out the best we have right now in Burkina Faso. Black leaders who stood against global control systems taken out with precision often. Tragically, with help from someone who looked just like them, with someone who you think is a brother, with someone who you think is a friend. They use the black mercenary to take out a black leader. They use a black brother to take out a black brother. The real question isn't whether they want to eliminate Traore. It's whether we will see it happening before it is too late. We must ask, are we watching the same trap unfold? Are we letting history repeat itself? Will another African hope be extinguished while we are distracted by media spin? To our black brothers and sisters worldwide, stay awake. Whether in Burkina Faso, in the US, in the Caribbean, stay awake. I have seen people going to the street in support of Ibrahim Traore, and I was happy. Black brothers from the United States of America, from the Caribbean, supporting Ibrahim Traore, and that's why we want to see. Unity is our only weapon that we have as black people. Unity is all we got. And they may use someone like Langley to take down someone like Traore, but the spirit of African liberation that cannot be assassinated. We are the people who will take control, or who will promote the peace of Africa. We are the people who will protect this leader, Ibrahim Traore. We are the people who will stand aside and say, Ibrahim Traore is the man. We are the people who will call out the Western regions or powers. They want to take the best that we have, but they won't succeed. And this is how they are trying to eliminate Ibrahim Traore, just like they did to Thomas Sankara, just like they did to Lumumba, just like they did to Muammar Gaddafi. But this one, we are open. Our eyes are wide open. We are not sitting down to see this unfolding again. Tell me what you think on the comment section. This is the eye of Africa.